Recent studies show that the United States is racist towards brown eggs. If you do not know the difference between brown eggs and white eggs, be prepared to be shocked. White chickens lay white eggs and red chickens lay brown eggs. Why do brown eggs cost more? Well, according to this kitchen article written by Kelly Foster, the color of an egg is not an indicator of quality. When it comes to the taste nutrition, there is no difference between white and brown eggs, despite the fact that they're often more expensive. Brown eggs aren't any better for you than white eggs, and vice versa. However, we know better. This is obviously white supremacist propaganda. Think about it. Milk has obviously been taken over by white supremacists. Now they want the eggs too. So then, why do brown eggs cost more? Well, it is probably the inherent racism that the United States has for people of color. Brown eggs have a higher cost to minimalize their consumption. Thus, it is used to silence the marginalized minority. We therefore need to advocate affirmative action to bring more eggs of color into consumption. This is to help marginalized voices to be heard and to battle against racism and white nationalism. We also, as a society, cannot tolerate the cultural appropriation which takes place during Easter, where white eggs all over the nation don the equivalent of a blackface in order to appropriate the culture of eggs of color. No one bats an eyelid, but if Halloween has shown us anything, it is that cultural appropriation is rife across the United States. If you, in your kitchen, have white eggs, but do not have brown ones in your refrigerator, then you are part of the problem. Also, we need to discuss how egg farmers form what is called the poultryarchy. They consistently force chickens to lay eggs and stay cooped up in their nests. While white chickens can run freely once in a while, red chickens do not possess this privilege. Over in Europe, brown eggs and people of color are embraced, but the US refuses to do the same. Imagine being a brown egg in the United States, being looked down upon, being passed up opportunity after opportunity, being denied your chicken egg rights, being part of something greater like an omelette, a cake, or a lemon meringue pie, all based off of the color of your shell, while the white-shelled eggs are being made into a wedding cake celebrating the cis-white oppression. Eggs of color do, however, have allies in our struggle, activists from both the rice and also the flour movements, fighting against discrimination against brown rice, brown sugar, and brown flour respectively. They have expressed interest in our cause. Sadly, we have lost our dairy brethren to white nationalists, but the battle is still ongoing and it is still out there to be won. We urge that you stand up and join us in our struggle to hear more voices of color in all of the food groups and to fight against our eradication by white nationalist-endorsed foods. Our movement has been going on for years, but it is yet to gain traction or support. We need your help to stand up and spread our message. So take to Twitter, take to Facebook, take to Tumblr and other social media platforms and express your disappointment in the silencing of our voices. Use the hashtags Brown Eggs Matter, Brown Sugar Matters, Brown Rice Matters, and Brown Flour Matters. We must raise awareness of the blatant discrimination against us. Make our voices matter in the struggle against the whitewashing, which is spreading unabated across our nation.